Hey, what up everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you with the 21st of July, Monday Night Raw. Basically, we have our SummerSlam main event, and it's going to be John Cena going up against Brock Lesnar, one-on-one in the main event. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a granddaddy of them all. Basically, all night long we had Triple H teasing that he was going to say who John Cena's opponent was going to be for SummerSlam. We had it teased that it was going to be Roman Reigns. We had it teased that it was going to be Kane. We had it teased that it was going to be Randy Orton. Cesaro wanted even a part of that. He had to go out there and prove himself against Dean Ambrose. But all in the end, Triple H didn't even have a plan for what was going to go down. Maybe he was going to name one of those guys to go in there and go one-on-one. Maybe he was going to take Alex Riley's idea from the pre-show and do a fatal 8-way, trying to make sure that John Cena had less of a chance in order to hold on to the title once it was all said and done. But basically, Paul Heyman came out onto the stage to interrupt Triple H, tell him that with all due respect, he didn't want to interrupt him, but he wanted to give him the grandest chance of, defeating John Cena. Basically, Plan A wasn't working. Randy Orton and Kane weren't able to get the job done on a few separate occasions. Everybody knew that anytime Seth Rollins came in to cash in the Money in the Bank, Dean Ambrose was going to run in to make sure that the plan did not go. And Paul said, basically, the only plan you have now is my plan, Plan C. And he pointed to the back, and the Brock Lesnar music shook all of the arena, and out came Brock coming down to the ring, still sporting the Eat, Sleep, Break the Streak shirt. And basically, once he got down there, Paul Heyman just restated the promo that we've been hearing him say with Cesaro every week on Monday Night Raw. Basically just saying, that he was the one behind 21-1. He was the man who beat The Undertaker. They even showed us a full-on montage of the match where Brock Lesnar beat Undertaker, and then full-on just challenging John Cena, saying that basically this wasn't going to be a walk in the park. John Cena wasn't going to have the chance to walk in and just lay the title down and hand it over to Brock. Basically, anytime that Brock sets his sight on coming in and beating somebody, he was able to do it. I guess they're not going to talk about Extreme Rules 2012. They're not going to bring in the fact that Brock Lesnar thought about coming back to WWE after his UFC career was done, points his fingers right at John Cena, walks down right there in the Raw after WrestleMania, gives John Cena the F5 heard round the world, making an epic, debut. I guess it's not really a debut because he's been there before, but making the epic sort of return as the WWE after 10 years of us sitting around waiting for when we were going to see Brock Lesnar back. I mean, people who bought the video game a few years beforehand were able to actually play as Brock Lesnar in a WWE game, and that was always pretty cool. But we wanted to see the real deal. We didn't know if we were ever going to get it. Brock being forced to retire early from UFC meant that he had some time to come back and make some of that McMahon money. But basically in that Extreme Rules match, he kicked Cena's ass. There's no doubt in my mind. You can't say he didn't. But basically, Cena was able to find, that last ounce of strength left in him, pulled out the victory over Brock. He got the shit kicked out of him. He walked out of there a bloody mess from that match. But, a win's a win. It's kind of funny. I think Cena beat him. Triple H beat him at WrestleMania. It doesn't really hold water unless you want us all to sort of forget wrestling history and what's going down. But SummerSlam, the champ versus the beast. It's going to be a good one. SummerSlam is shaping up to be an awesome show with an awesome card. I wish all my buddies could be there with me. I know it's going to be me and Miguel sitting in section 102. We're going to be throwing up the click symbol. We'll be sitting there in the front row. It's going to be an awesome time. But neon green John Cena going up against Brock Lesnar. Wow. It's going to be a good one. Paul Heyman says that he believes the crowd's going to be split 50-50 on this one. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 75-25, if even more than that. LA's always been a town that's booed John Cena and cheered almost anybody else that he's been there against. I've seen him go up against the Nexus. I've seen him go up against CM Punk. I've seen him go up against CM Punk and Big Show. And last year, what the hell did he do? Last year he went up against Daniel Bryan. How could I forget that? God. But we've seen some good ones. It's all going to go down in August. August 18th. But Brock coming out. Plan C. I think we all knew it was him, but now it's right there on paper. And hopefully you guys go out there, buy the network, check it out if you don't already have it. Buy a ticket on StubHub or eBay or something like that, because I believe it's all said and done on tickets. It's all sold out. They added the panels there for to make up for WrestleMania Access, and a lot of guys being gone, looking at the Austin show on Sunday. So we'll see what goes on from there. Peace out, everybody.